Alright, what's going on, guys? Back again, showing off some more Egyptian god. I think I've decided to call it Invoked Shaddoll gods. That's probably the most accurate description. I've made a few changes, and you won't see them in all the replays, but as of recent, I got rid of the Red Eyes fusion engine and kept the Neos fusion engine for a couple of reasons. I already have Rainbow's Neos, and I know Dragoon's going to be a lot when it comes out. And honestly, the application of Neos, as you guys will see, overall just seems kind of better. I don't know. So that's the status of that. Let's check out some duels from today. Also, just taking out one less engine has just helped the consistency a lot. Obviously, with every engine, there's the brick when it comes to Rainbow's Neos and the Red Eyes engine, because it's in your main deck. I wanted to show this to you, and I know water, the water archetype is just got absolutely destroyed, but you know, people are still going to play it, and especially considering that these are going to be casual strategies. I doubt the Egyptian gods are going to be topping like they did in the OCG that one time. As of right now, I'm basically just trying to bait him out and just to see how far I can go, because I know I have the winning play here, without, you know, it goes without say. And in this case, which is really cool, first of all, I'm able to get rid of anything else on the field, but I can actually tribute him, and now I had 14k the Winged Dragon of Ra, which was more than enough to finish this game, and the guy really wasn't even... He was setting up a board as well, but it matters very little when you can one-shot your opponent, so... Again, that when I was mentioning the application of Neos, that's definitely one to consider. I'm trying to show you guys something different every day if I can, unless something, you know, particularly spectacular happens. But in this case, I'm playing Thunder Dragons, and I know it's probably going to be a popular casual strategy. Obviously, they've fallen from grace quite a bit, all things considered, especially considering that Colossus is still banned, or just got banned. Something really cool, which I wanted to show you a lot here. I think it's this duel. No, it's not. Anyways, I would soon come to learn that activating the performage effect of special summoning also triggers Guardian Slime, which lets you use the effect in special summon. So definitely keep that in mind. That's something that I've learned. And as you guys can see, most of the time, I mean, all of these cards in reality, I mean, they all help, but in reality, they're used to distract until you just got that little simple card combo going, especially with Ra's Disciple, which I've added in. That's what replaced the Red Eyes Fusion Engine, and overall, it is like... I must be winning at a higher, like 15% higher rate now. Keep that in mind. Zombies again. Another deck that is... I think he has Shaddoll zombies, which I have not seen, which I find very interesting, actually. I don't know if I haven't seen that before, but I thought it was a really cool concept. I actually just kind of had everything that I needed. And at this duel, honestly, from what I remember, just shows the diversity of what you can do. Like, this has nothing to do with the Egyptian gods right now. But as you'll see, I'm able to set up some negates for myself here. And it's like that backup plan is just so much more powerful than, like, pure Ra, which was the one that topped in the OCG. And now, as you guys can see, I have a double negate. And I'm still +2 overall, even though it's not exactly like that. But, you know, card advantage-wise, I'm at a +2 with a double negate board set up. And actually, something just so great about this deck is just... they all really do work together. And there's an evoked monster that works with water monsters, which you could activate Guardian Slime much easier. As you see, use Rainbow Neos, and just have to shuffle one monster. And there you go. Never even summoned an Egyptian god, and I completely dominated that game. That's one thing I wanted to show you guys. Necroz. Oops, sorry. And here we go. Yeah, so normally now, because I've only recently added it, but if I have another play here as an option, simply because there is an invoked monster with a water monster, and the monster's fine like overall, but you know the more important part is to activate this effect. There we go. Trigger the effect, and luckily, you know, it doesn't. I know they just put Unicorn to 3, which is probably why this guy was playing this, but I would say that's another advantage of the Egyptian God deck, is I do have all these powerful extra deck monsters, but ultimately, I mean, we obviously know what the strategy is overall. And now that I have this on the field, it's basically over because I have a trap in my hand, and you know I don't have to tribute it. There's it's not necessary. It's no necessary. And here you go. I mean, obviously that was enough, but I even had 2 backup plans here. Phantom Knights, I know they just basically PK just combined with Raid Raptors, or in the OCG they did. So I thought it'd be pretty relevant. Not the best duel for this guy, but something for you guys to think about. I think I used the Red Eyes engine here, but this card is honestly so good, and it's not ban worthy, but again, it's just so good for this deck. I'm able to go Assault Mode, Stardust Dragon, what is it called? It's not Reflector. Frame Lord Omega, or I can go into this whole Link Cross play for the Winged Dragon of Ra if I really need to. And considering that I'm not going to be using Assault Mode anymore, it's really good fodder for something like Red Eyes. And I would imagine a lot of people would probably want to switch out the Neos engine for Red Eyes, which is fine. There's no real problem with that. And it does, and ultimately does work with this, but yeah, I wanted to make sure, in case you guys were wondering, you can Monster Reborn, Predaplant, and Akonda, and use his effect again, which I did here. This is Sotin's. I don't even know what this is. It's definitely a new archetype. Obviously, it has the OCG mark on there. I figured it's probably getting some attention, so I definitely want to put it in here just so you guys see what the matchup looks like. And you guys will notice pretty darn soon how awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite duels that I've had so far, which is really the advantage of this all. And this is the one I was talking about. By activating Performance on my turn, I'm able to get out my Guardian Slime. And again, he has no idea that I have Egyptian Gods at this point. He thinks this is pretty standard Shaddoll. He already used this, so at this point I knew I kind of had it in the bag. And I had Blaze in my hand, so I mean this duel's really over. He thinks he has me, so I have one less fodder, but no, I have Ra's Disciple in my hand. I'm able to keep going through it. And obviously having this, I ensure my victory. And that was against Sotin's. I don't know if it's meta, but it is new, so it may be relevant to some of you guys. This is the funniest duel, which we'll end off on. This is a very Yugi anime-esque duel, and I thought it was really just interesting how it played out. So he's using Light Sworns and has the new Chaos Space card, which is pretty cool. I don't exactly know the application, but you guys will see soon what he decides to do here. I've never even seen this card before, but he's able to send everything to the graveyard and draw 1 card, so the advantage goes to him. But I definitely have that floating effect from Slime. And there's basically only 1 card that can help me through this and win the game. And you gotta believe, baby. Simple as that. The deck can sense your doubt, so would never do that. And there you go. Shows some of the power of the deck as well. Alright guys, that's going to do it for Egyptian Gods today. And I'll probably be streaming this soon because it's getting gradually better and better as time goes on. And thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it.